Hey.
Accidentally set my parents' bedside table lamp on fire by draping a wet Kleenex over the light bulb because it sizzled, and I was like, ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that ended well. Totally didn't get chewed out by my dad or anything. Begged my dad to buy me that dog pound car thing from Lady in the Tramp because I wanted to, go out on the road and catch random stray puppies to bring home. Just have an entire collection of 101 Dalmatians or something.
See?
Covered my eyes when that freaking whale from Little Bear showed up because I thought it was gonna eat me or something. I mean, is that not terrifying?
D.
Danced around the house naked with toilet paper stuck in my butt crack because I thought I was a horse. Nay.
E.
Ended up lost on a cruise ship because I wandered off by myself and started bawling my eyes out, but then a waiter from one of the restaurants took his time off from work to pick me up and reassure me until my parents came back. I wish I had thanked him. Honestly, he was a really sweet man.
F. Farted
Really loud during circle time and everyone blamed the boy next to me. Oh my god! I was spared from so much shame! Gary is what I call these little weird brown beetles, which by the way are known as drugstore beetles. I mean, what a name, right? And yes, they're named after Gary the snail, and that makes zero sense, but roll with it, I guess. Hid my cousin's DS in the couch of my grandma's house, and nobody could find it for 4 years until I dug it up one day and was like, look, I found it, but obviously I didn't find it because I was the one who hid it in the first place. By then, she got a DSi from my grandma, and she was like, oh, thank you for hiding my DS, otherwise I wouldn't have ever gotten this.
I
Imagined a purple stool being in the corner of my room so vividly that I actually thought it was there, and tried to sit on it, and then flopped on the floor, and I was like, where did my purple stool go?
J.
Jokingly called my crush a science dictionary because he was obsessed with science facts, and he would always be like, I'm not a science dictionary, and I'd literally tease him about it 24/7 until one day he actually liked me back, and I called him a science dictionary, and he was like, yeah, I kinda am, and my little hopeless romantic self was like, aw, you admitted it! Kicked in the leg by some annoying kid during recess, and I said, is that a puppy kicking me? Because I didn't want to give her a reaction. She got pissed and kept kicking my leg harder and harder, and I was like, why is this puppy kicking me? We both ended up in trouble with the principal, even though it was obviously her fault for kicking me in the first place. Scrub.
Oh.
Licked a penny once because I had a lollipop in one hand and a penny in the other that I just found sitting on the floor, and I picked it up for some reason, and I wasn't paying attention to which hand the lollipop was in, and my tongue touched the penny, and I was like, copper, ew! Made up a song for one of my little brothers one day because he was crying too much, and once I sang it to him, he ironically stopped crying despite it being about him crying. Oh yeah, and it went like this. Wah, 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 wah. You are a baby. Wah, 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 wah. You are a baby. You are a baby. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. You are a baby. Yeah, it was super cute.
N.
Naively believed my dad when we were shopping at a Chinese supermarket, and he picked up a bunch of sausages and he was like, these are monkey penises. And I ran to my mom screaming, oh my god, mom, did you know that sausages are monkey penises? And my mom turned to my dad and was like, look what you've done.
Oh.
On the Disney cruise ship, Princess Belle said she remembered me when I was really little, and I went running to my mom and was like, Mom, Belle remembers me. Oh my god, this is so cool. My mom said that it was probably just a lie to make me feel special, which kind of ruined the moment, not gonna lie, but my kid self was like, yippee, Belle loves me. Put my little brother in a Christmas tree box and rolled him around. Actually, here, I have a clip of it.
Ready?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
Noah's in the box.
Watch out!
a good one. Hang on.
Yup.
Quickly licked my dad's armpit because he said if I did it, he would give me $50. He was like, "Did you actually just lick my armpit?" And I was like, "Yes, I did. Now where's my $50? And he said he was joking, and I was so mad. What the heck? I never got my $50.
Ah.
Repeated my classmate's name because I was trying to get his attention at recess, but he was talking to like 3 other people like a popular frick. And I remember just suddenly calling him daddy by complete accident because I was thinking of my dad for some reason. I don't know. So it just sounded like Carter, 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 daddy. And I was so embarrassed and ran away. Luckily, he never heard. Stuck these random stickers all over my house one day with my cousins because I think I was inspired by Blue's Clues or something. Not sure, but it sure does look funny. Some of these stickers are still around the house to this day.
Hey.
Tried singing Bump and Grind by R. Kelly and failed miserably. Actually, here's a clip that I once uploaded to YouTube, but whatever, I'll show it again because it's funny.
There ain't nothing wrong
There is nothing wrong.
with a little bump and grind.
I don't know to sing that one.
No.
I don't know what.
You?
Underestimated one time how much weight this toy store shelf could hold. I stepped on it because I wanted the toy horse on the top shelf. And then I knocked all the toys onto the ground and my mom came screaming at me. And she dragged me out of the store in rage and embarrassment, and I never got the freaking toy horse. Very untactfully mentioned to my neighbor on the Clash of Clans chat that he shouldn't say "come here" because, in quotes, "cum is the white liquid that comes out of your crotch." I freaking worded it like that. Oh my god. And he was like, "Tiana, no, why? My dad is in the clan." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he started typing spam like a gurgaberg to hide the message away from his dad. It was actually so hysterical. You have no idea.
W.
Woke up one day looking for a cat I adopted in my dream, and I went to my mom like, "Where's our cat?" And she looked at me like I was high and was like, "When did we ever have a cat?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, good point."
X.
Zenon Arzith is a Homestuck fan character I created in my first year of high school, and he's basically this quiet emo kid who's obsessed with demonic butterflies, and I was pretty proud of this character I made, and still am, because I mean, hey, it's a solid design. But then one day he got uploaded to some cringe original character Tumblr page and someone showed it to me and I was like, "Excuse me?" Another one of my characters also got posted there and the admin of the page called my characters a joke and it made me so upset. I did post about how sad it made me feel and a friend helped me take it down. So yay, happy ending. But seriously, leave me and my original characters alone, you losers. Yop commercial actually made me think you could drink one and a whole freaking Game Boy Advance would magically come out of your mouth. So I told my mom, "Mommy, I need the Yop." And so she took me to the store and I was so disappointed when I didn't puke out a Game Boy Advance and was entirely convinced the commercial scammed me. Zapped everyone obsessively with my finger one day because I discovered static electricity and decided I wanted to be an absolute menace.